So guys, today we are looking at dealing with change, which is a part of your Year 9 health unit. So change, here we are. So there are so many changes that have happened to you guys, even going from last year to this year, and there are going to be so many changes that happen from now until you're in your mid-20s. Okay, these changes can be physical, they can be social, they can be emotional, and we're going to discuss those very shortly. Okay, simple changes as new school, new friends, new hobbies, new interests, okay, things you enjoy. So much has happened in such a short amount of time, and sometimes it can be hard to get your head around. So let's look at some of these physical changes. Puberty, a word that everyone knows and everyone I think understands a little bit about. So the physical changes are the most common, you can see them, people relate to them. Okay, looking at this list here, I want you to think about whether they are changes that happen to males, females, or both. So there is an increase in the production of estrogens, okay, production of testosterone. So one of those hormones is purely for males, one of them is for females. Okay, may develop acne. Perspiration will increase, which may cause body odor. Hair will grow on the body will grow taller. Hips will broaden, shoulders and chest broaden, breasts develop, testes and scrotal sac develop, pubic hair develops, voice changes, so your larynx grows, underarm and leg hair grows, underarm and facial hair grows, menstruation begins, and the penis grows. So those are extremely common physical changes during puberty. There are also social changes. Not everything in puberty is about your appearance. Okay, during puberty and into adolescence, most young people want to be more independent. Firstly, let's look at the word adolescence. So adolescence is an age of which you start puberty through till your early adulthood. Okay, so the easiest way to think about adolescence is your college years. Okay, so you want to be more independent. So this is, you want to spend more time with your friends. You want your own space. You're happy with your own time, and you want to be doing your own thing. You don't want mummy, daddy, auntie, your caregivers, just to be babying you. Okay, you might notice you want to spend more time with your friends than your family. So you'd rather be out being social than hanging out with your family at home or at family events. It is also important to stay close to your family though. Very, very simple. They're your family for life, so it is important that you stay there. They'll always have your back and they'll always be there for you. Okay, you can make terrific close relationships with your friends during your teen years, without a doubt. You meet some of your best friends who will be your friends for a long time. Okay, you'll fall in and out of friendship relationships, but you'll make some awesome friends for sure. Take the time to choose friends who you think will be good for you. Okay, so this is quite a mature thing to consider. Friends who will have your back, friends who won't talk about you behind your back, friends who maybe enjoy the same interests, or friends that you know are going to be there for you and go down the right path. Emotional changes. So the hormones that begin in physical change during puberty also affects your mood and the way you feel. Okay, so some kids might experience quick changes in their moods. So these mood swings, okay, they are extremely common. These little faces up the top, they sum it up. You could be every single emotion, every single face, every single emoji all in one day, one text, one spell in class. Okay, one morning break, you could go everywhere like a roller coaster. Okay, many young people become more interested in their physical appearance and in their bodies. Okay, so this might mean you start caring more about wanting to wear makeup or wanting to wear hair product, or your clothes start meaning more to you. Okay, you might develop romantic feelings towards one of your peers, unless you get friend zoned. Okay, but that's where it starts, and then you might think, hey, I like that person. Happiness, love, anger, frustration, sadness, and sexual feelings often accompany puberty. Okay, these things go hand in hand. like I said earlier, all of the emotions, all of the feelings, ups, downs, roller coaster. It's full on time. But you need to remember, you might sometimes feel like your emotions are out of control, but what you're feeling is perfectly natural and also perfectly normal. Okay, I've said about the roller coaster, it's what it is, but everyone else is on that roller coaster with you. So don't take things to heart sometimes. If you see people lash out, if you see people having a bad day, if you're having a bad day, don't take things to heart. Just recognize that, hey, maybe I'm on the loop of the roller coaster and I need to relax until I'm on the flat again. So communication during puberty is so important. Okay, so who can you talk to, or who do you talk to? These are things that I want you to think about. So there could be friends, siblings, parents, teachers, no one. Okay, there needs to be people that you talk to, and we're going to discuss that why. Positives and negatives. Okay, so the positives, you know that you're not alone. So you might be going through these emotional roller coasters. You might be going through physical changes and you don't quite understand them. You might be struggling with new concepts, or your friendship group's changing because people are becoming interested in different things. Okay, if you're not sharing, that's a positive. You can know that other people are going through that. If you don't share that that's happening to you, then it turns into a negative because you do feel alone and isolated. Okay, get things off your mind. Okay, if you're sharing, you don't have to carry that burden with you. You know, something that might seem so small and is so small, but if you keep it to yourself, it might engulf you and mean a lot more than it needs to. Okay, so that's a negative if you don't share. So getting it off your mind, positive, make you feel a lot better. Get advice. So this is where friends, siblings, parents, get advice from them. Okay, what should I do? How should I feel? What should be happening? Why is this happening? Okay, what are my options? Okay, people have been there before. Okay, they have had the same changes. They have had the same issues. So if you're sharing, especially with your friends around similar age group, okay, then you know advice. You know where to go from here. It's an easy negative. If you don't have advice, again, you're isolating yourself. So the feeling of acceptance, if you are going through changes socially, physically, emotionally, and you're sharing with someone, you understand that, okay, this is my body, this is where I'm at, this is my life, this is the age, the adolescence age that I'm at. I need to get on with that. This is who I am, that's fine. Okay, if you're not sharing that, then it's, you against the world, and you don't want that. That's way too much heat to handle. Okay, knowing that everyone is the same, but different. What I mean by that is, if you talk to people go through different changes at different times. People struggle with different things more than others. Okay, but everyone goes through some sort of struggle, some sort of change. Okay, so understanding that and sharing that everyone has gone there or been there or going there. Okay, but at different times, at different rates. Okay, those different physical changes, completely different. Okay, you might have, again, for some of the boys, you might have boys in year 9 that don't even think about shaving. They won't need a shave till they're 25 years old, like me. Okay, where you might have year 9 starting to grow full-on beards, and they have to get their ID out when they just get on the train, even though they're in school uniform. Okay, so it's all the same, but different. It all happens the same, but it's different for everyone. So it's really, really important to share. Okay, thank you for watching.